Yeah, man. Big up everyone coming to my site, to my chat, to my. Thank you so much for visiting, Doctor. We are blessed. You are blessed, and I love my supporters. So today we are talking about lifestyle diseases. Let me put on my identity. You know, this identity shows us the shield itself. Shows us the shield itself. Shield. The shield. The shield itself, the shield itself. So, we want to talk about lifestyle diseases. What do you think lifestyle diseases is? Yeah, I can see I'm going through my supporters that come on stream, and funny thing is, most of them are content creators. Some of them are even health workers, and I like it. Elevate. Where are you from? Elevate. I'm from Kenya, my friend. I am from Kenya, Nairobi. Welcome to my channel. Welcome. This is Elevator has guide rails. Elevator has guide rails. Please like the stream and also subscribe if you have not subscribed. You see, Life with Marie 52. It is a Tuesday. Children are back to school in Kenya and we feel good. Hey, when they are home, they can give you a hell of a time. So welcome everyone. Today we want to talk about lifestyle diseases. What you eat, what you do, what you always do, what you like doing, giving you diseases. Lifestyle diseases. So Levetta's got guide rails. Welcome. Live with Marie. Big up every time. Someone told me when you are on live, are you a Christian? Yes, I'm a Christian. I love Christ as my savior and God as my guide. The Bible is the shield. The Bible is the shield. And Christianity, we thank God being Christian. So Elevator's guide rails. I'm a Christian. My identity is Christian. I'm called Benjamin because he's the son of the loved in the Bible, the loved son. So welcome my guys. Welcome my guys. Any question? Sammy. Sammy BK35. How are you doing? I'm introducing everyone. So don't feel bad when I'm introducing you. Say hi to and say hello, Dr. Ben. How are you doing? More love every time. Thank you so much, love. Life with Marie. So when I'm introducing you, you tell us where you're coming from. Just like I've told the other guy here, Elevator's guide rails. I'm a Christian, So when you come to this chat, you introduce yourself. Tell us. Yes, I'm new here. I'm watching you from the US. I'm watching you from India, and I'm watching you also from Africa. And I'll be feeling fantastic that there are some people watching me out there. Leave your subscription. So Sammy BK said hi, welcome to the chat. Elevators, guide rails. Is that your name, by the way? Or you like a proverb? That it can be like a proverb, So welcome to my channel. The channel is called Benjamin the Wise Guy. The doctor himself is Dr. Ben, guiding and making you feel better every day. Here is where you feel nice. You relax, ask questions, and we interact big time. You see, all friends of mine are here. So if you are here and you're feeling it easy, let's interact. If you have a channel, tell us, my friend, I have a channel. How can we interact? So who is here? I can see some people popping in. And remember, you can get my shield so that you serve the community. Getting my shield is serving the community. This is the shield. The shield is this. Get my shield and serve the community with me, So if you are here, like Life with Marie, it's 52 is here. Sammy has just said hi and is hiding somewhere in the bushes. And Elevator's rails, I don't know where Elevator's rails has gone to. So you guys, if you are coming in right now, be blessed and always know that Benjamin the Wise Guy loves you, and that's why I like talking about health and health benefits of talks or like this and anything. So there are some kind of lifestyle diseases. What are lifestyle diseases? Lifestyle diseases, let's talk about them. What are lifestyle? If I ask you, my friend, what is lifestyle diseases? You were born very healthy, but you are having complications when you are growing up because of your deeds. Those are called lifestyle diseases. So everyone who is coming in right now, let's talk about lifestyle diseases. What are the diseases that you know that come with the time that are making you have problems? Dr. Ben, I'm not new, but I'm Jamaican, watching you from the US, New York to be precise. Life with Marie, you are my friend, and I understand you are a Jamaican living in the US, and I love that. Spread the wings and fly high, like fly African eagles. Why don't you fly over the mountain? Say fly, fly away. Fly away. I'm longing for my people. Yeah, big man has dropped in the house. Jamaican uncle himself. Jamaican uncle, blessed. You know, Jamaican uncle, when I call you big man, you know, you understand, and you have to understand you deserve the title a big man himself. You know, big man himself, because you told me I'm your last born son. Yes, but me, I have to call you big man because what you do to some people. So you guys that are watching, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit the like button on my channel and subscribe to this channel. Yes, subscribe to this channel as we talk about lifestyle diseases. And if you have not grabbed my shield, grab my shield. Let's serve the community with you. Let's serve the community with you. This is a channel where we serve the community, we interact, we feel nice. You see, Jamaican uncle, we love you unconditionally. You are true Jamaican, very true. Live with Marie. Jamaican uncle is one and the only man. You know, one and the only. Love unconditionally. He is blessed and we love him. So everyone who is coming, I'm still introducing introductory part. You know me, when I'm facilitating or I'm teaching, if you don't take notes, you may start laughing, and you forget that we are in class at times. So this class of mine is a facilitatory class, interactive class. It is not a teacher class, but you know, so if you're coming in, ask the questions, let's interact. And what are lifestyle diseases? What are lifestyle diseases? I was just about to say lifestyle diseases are diseases that are strongly associated with habits and behaviors such as unhealthy eating, physical inactivity, smoking, excessive alcohol use, and poor sleep and chronic stress. They are called non-communicable diseases. You know who we are. Yeah, mother. We know who you are. You are Jamaican. The blood that runs in you is the blood of love, peace, and unity. You know, one love, one man, one peace, one unity. Jamaican uncle is that man. So, they are also called non-communicable disease. If I say NCDs, non-communicable disease, it means you cannot pass it to someone else. Communicable diseases are those diseases that spread. Like which ones? Which diseases do you know that spread? The diseases that you know that spread are like cholera, are like dysentery, are like flu. COVID spread like nothing else. So welcome my people. So lifestyle diseases, what have I said? Lifestyle diseases are strongly associated with long-term habits and behaviors such as unhealthy eating like never before, eating like tomorrow never comes, eating like I don't, hey, and then you eat and you drive to work, you sit till evening working, home, drive to home, Then you take a shower and sleep. The routine goes on Monday to Monday. On Sunday, you don't go to church. You are there sleeping the whole day. My friend, the habit is no good, man. The habit is no good, man. You have to sleep, rest, and then do what? You also need to exercise. So these are things that we need to know, to understand. When you parents are bringing up children, when you parents are bringing up children, you call them your fathers, your mothers, and they are so darling to you, that these children cannot do anything in the house. These children cannot even go to the kitchen to get water. Hey, you are bringing these problems up. You are born very strong, working, doing core things, and then when you come up with your children, because you think you are suffering, you don't want to expose your children to the same duties that you are doing in your house. Yes, Life with Marie says COVID, HIV, AIDS, those are communicable diseases. Yes, those are communicable diseases. You see, so your papa, your mama, your kababa at home, the small children that you are bringing up cannot even wash their inner pants and socks because you think it was harassment when you are growing up. My friend, you are bringing your children for NCDs, non-communicable diseases. Listen to this, my person, my people. If I'm bringing it and you're feeling it, man, feel it the right way. Feel it to the core of your heart, feel it to the spine of your back, and feel it to your feel it to your brain. Lifestyle diseases are strongly associated with long-term habits and behaviors such as unhealthy eating, pizza, kebab, sausages, my friend, more sodium input, and then you do what? Physical inactivity, smoking, excessive alcohol use, poor sleep, and chronic stress. They are also called non-communicable diseases. Let me tell you one thing, my people. I want to give you a testimony. There was this friend of mine, a very close friend of mine. So one day we went to a club. They bought alcohol. This is 6 years ago. So they didn't finish the alcohol. I came back with it at home. Playoff, good evening playoff, a big one like you in my channel. I say, what up? Big man in my house, a playoff. What up? Thanks for tuning in. So I took that bottle of alcohol and went with it at home. I was not drunk. I don't take alcohol. I placed it in the fridge. That bottle, 6 years ago, halfway, it is still in my fridge till now. So when my daughter asks me, what is this? I tell them that is a very bad thing. That's why you have never seen me taking it. Yes. What do you think? What do you think lifestyle diseases are? What do you think lifestyle diseases are? Lifestyle. Let me tell you one thing. If you are listening to me very carefully, I have added one thing in lifestyle diseases. Apart from the things that we are going to discuss, I've added one thing that is called hate and selfishness, selflessness, selfishness. According to all these things that we are going to discuss, mental health dictates hate and selfishness. Add that to lifestyle diseases. Good morning, Dr. Benjamin CJ Rehab. Welcome to the talk and welcome to the chat. Man, at times, man, when you come to my channel and you tell me good evening, good morning, please tell me where you are watching from so that I can be saying CJ from India, CJ from America, Playoff from Africa, like Life with Marie, watching me live from the US, New York State. Life with Mary. One day I'll come to New York. Make noise until you hear, oh, the doctor is in the house. He's in the US. I've not been traveling, but time comes when I'll travel. I'll travel with my kamama. You know, kamama. I've not traveled with my wife for so long. So time is coming, I'll travel with her until she tells me I'm tired. Nowadays, I told her I'm making some kwanja. Kwanja is money. So after making money, we start enjoying the money. So it's good that you are explaining it to your daughter. I stopped drinking alcohol at 28 because it's the worst neurotoxin. Hey, big man, I say. Repeat that, man. Repeat. Let me read that again. Everyone who is listening and watching, listen to me. I want to say this, and this is a play of saying it. It's good that you are explaining it to your daughter. I stopped drinking alcohol at 28 because it was the worst. I have a halfway bottle of Jack Daniels. You know Jack Daniels in my fridge for 7 years. Never touched. No one touches it. And if anyone asks me what is this, I tell them a very bad thing. That is a toxin. Don't ever take it, man. So, play of saying good evening, that one that is coming on my channel right now. The doctor is here. You know, I like talking and feeling good and releasing my serotonins because life is about feeling nice. Life is about sharing. Life is about caring. And when you share and care, you feel good that the other life is better. So, lifestyle diseases can be brought by hatred. If you are filled with heavy heart, hate, and selfishness, you know, you are bringing catecholamine release on your brain, because most of the things that people do, it is God who is blessing them to do them in a big way. And then you there with your hate and selfishness, man, you are there just seated. It is biggest social problem we have in the whole world. It brings more misery to families and causes high health costs. We are going to discuss them. So if you are tuned in and you are listening, don't, you know, if you are a drunkard, please don't just come and text. Come and listen. Just don't watch. Listen and ask questions. If you are a person who is a problem, who has a problem of these diseases that I'm going to talk about more than 20 diseases. So stay tuned and stay here. Let's discuss lifestyle diseases and let people enjoy feeling good. Lifestyle diseases are diseases that are strongly associated with long-term habits and behaviors such as unhealthy eating, physical inactivity, smoking, excessive alcohol use, poor sleep, and chronic stress. They are also called non-communicable diseases. You cannot pass them, but you can pass HIV to the other person, you can pass COVID, you can pass a flu, you can pass syphilis, you can pass gonorrhea, you can pass dysentery, you can pass typhoid, you can pass... Let's continue the list, man. Let's continue the list. You can pass... What else? What else can you pass? You cannot pass malaria. Malaria is passed by a vector which is called Anopheles mosquito, Falciparum malariae. Now, let's start with hypertension. Let me name them. Alcohol is so expensive in Europe, and that's good thing. 300 ml costs $7. A bottle of whiskey costs 60 and up. Yes, and in Africa is so cheap. You understand where alcohol is so cheap is where people have problems. Where alcohol is so cheap is where people have problems. Have you ever wondered why? Just ask yourself, why is where alcohol is so cheap people have you ever wondered why? Now, let me name them. And please hit the like button as we continue and share the stream on your socials. Yeah, you can share this on your, you can hit the share button and then you share at your social, like your Facebook and all socials. Let's bring more people to listen to this good news. Oh, you get it, eh? You get it. It is so important, but you know, some people don't like listening to medical talks. It is traumatic because they have undergone these things, but when they accept and then they listen to it, it helps. Yes, I don't judge anyone who drinks, but I don't need to anymore. Yes, it's more cheap in Africa. It is cheap in Africa. And I want you to understand why it is cheap in Africa. Leaders of the world, why? Leaders of Africa, are you letting alcohol to be cheap in Africa? Why are you letting alcohol to be cheap in Africa in traditional brews, my friends? You understand why? Let it be, let it be, let it be. Let's talk about the real topic, lifestyle diseases. I don't judge anymore. I don't judge anymore anyone who drinks, but I don't need anymore. Yes, I know it is far too cheap in Africa. Africa, the motherland. Come to Africa, man. Enjoy the rivers. Enjoy the skyscraping houses and good serenity of trees and the giraffes, the animals, the exotic animals. You feel good when you are viewing them. Africa is the motherland. My friend came to Africa. Ridley stepped on down and said, "Wow, man, I feel like I'm in Las Vegas again. Africa, we know how to party." Hypertension, type 2 diabetes, not type 1, coronary heart disease, heart attack, stroke. There is another one which is called obesity, high cholesterol, fatty liver diseases, chronic kidney disease, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, lung cancer, colorectal cancer, osteoporosis, gout, peripheral arterial diseases, atherosclerosis, sleep apnea, gastroesophageal reflux disease, and dental and gum disease. The common prevention, all we will go through them. You all, this is all that I've named. They are called lifestyle diseases. All that I've named are called lifestyle diseases. Why do you think it is called lifestyle diseases? These are things that you are not born with, but accidentally you bump into us because of your own deeds and characters. You know, so there is this is play of saying, in Europe, they have quite good non-alcoholic drinks. So you are not an outsider in the society. These are the fact that our traffic regulations allows 0.05 per mile. Otherwise, you lose your driver's license. I go to clubs, me personally, we party. I dance. I'll upload a video while I was dancing while taking Coca-Cola. And people say, what is wrong with this guy? How can you get drunk on Coca-Cola? I tell them, man, music makes me drunk, you know. Music makes me drunk. I feel good. When I rocked in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good. Now that I have my soft drink under my care. You know, I feel good when I'm dancing, when I'm sober, feeling to the reggae songs. You know, you don't have to drink so that you can feel it. You just get it on and feel the vibes with your friends. Let your friends drink alcohol. Be there for them. If all of you drink and fall down, who will carry the other one? Now, hypertensive diseases explained. Yeah? Hypertension is a lifestyle disease. Hypertension means persistently high blood pressure over time. It damages blood vessels and organs such as the heart, brain, kidney, and eyes. Risk increase with high salt intake. Remember yesterday we talked about this risk of high salt intake and obesity, inactivity, smoking, alcohol, and family history. Can I repeat that again, my people? Can I repeat that again for everyone that is watching? Can I repeat that again? And let me see. Over time, it can damage blood vessels because of high pressure, and organs such as the heart, brain, kidneys, and eyes. Risk increases with high salt intake, obesity, inactivity, smoking, alcohol, and family history. So anyone in the chat who is listening and you have a family history of hypertension, please tell me. Yeah? Tell me if you have a family history of hypertension. I'll guide you what to do. So the first thing we have talked about here is hypertension. Hypertension is a lifestyle disease. It was my personal decision that I made back then, also out of love for my partner. Yes, sometimes you do things out of love for the partners we love. And these partners force you to do good things, better things in your life that will guide you around to do the better things that are needed. You see, hypertension is high blood pressure, and many things that you do when you get that leads you to hypertension are like taking high cholesterol foods. We talked about them yesterday. Obesity, eating too much and then you become so big belly. Mark Dunya, Mr. Haka Dunya is saying big belly, bang belly, pretty woman with a big belly. Mark, you love that reggae vibe, eh? Mark, which country are you coming from? Which country are you coming from? Tell us which state you are from. Welcome to the church. Welcome to the channel of Benjamin the Wise Guy. And then we sing together. As we sing, big bang belly, city woman with a big belly. Yes, we sing together. Which states are you coming from, Mr. Haka? Mr. Haka, haka is when you are playing rugby and then you hack. Risk high salt intake. We talked about salt intake in hypertension yesterday. Smoking, and also family history. I had a grandfather who drank heavily and I didn't want that kind of life in my family. Yes, even my dad was drinking and it was not good, but we thank God. We thank God, my friends. We thank God. We live forever and we change the tune to be better. Yes, to be better for our children and also us. Don't just change for your children alone. Change it to be better also for you. If you see the past was bad with you because of ABCD, bring it around. Change it to be better even for you to live a good life without stress. Now, we have type 2 diabetes. Now, type 1 diabetes, I said, is when you are born with pancreas that have no beta cells that are enough to produce insulin. But type 2 diabetes, this happens when the body does not use insulin effectively and eventually may not produce enough insulin. Blood sugar remains high in your system, damages the eye, damages the kidneys, the nerves, and blood vessels. Excessive weight and physical inactivity are major risk factors. Panuel Nyaga, hi my doctor, I have reduced mine. You Panuel Nyaga, you need to read. Nyaga is my friend and I'm the doctor, So, lifestyle diseases. Nyaga, I know you are following this very closely. Type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is when you are, but hope Nyaga you are doing good. I haven't seen you for a while. Things have been so up and down and tight. Hi my doctor, I have reduced mine. Yes, I've been so tight. We haven't seen each other for some time, but you can be going through the videos and learn more and more. So here we can get things like what? As you watch me, we can get things like heart diseases. You are having burning sensation in your feet. Just know you are glaciated. Glucose is high in your system, and then you are having problems when it comes to settling down in the evening. Excess weight and physical inactivity are major risks for diabetes type 2. So when you take your tape measure and then you put around your waistguard and then you find it is more than 90 centimeters, just know you have a problem. You are pre-diabetic. Always check your check your sugar levels randomly. Coronary heart disease. You know coronary heart disease? Coronary vessels. There is a picture here that I have drawn. I don't know if you look at it so well. I think you are seeing that picture. What is that? I use it to teach students with. These are coronary vessels. This one, right coronary artery and left coronary artery. They come from the left ventricle. And why do they come from the left ventricle? Because the blood from the outer going to the body has what? The blood from the outer to the body has oxygen. So it turns it takes these coronary arteries. They bring oxygen back to the heart. They bring oxygen back to the heart. And when they bring oxygen back to the heart gets enough energy to pump. So when I'm saying coronary heart disease, I'm saying these two vessels, the arteries supplying blood to the heart becomes blocked or they become narrowed, usually by fat plaque, reduced. Now, look at this, my people. Look at this. I don't know if you'll watch it. Yes, that way is a good way. Look at this. TP! If these two arteries are blocked, your heart will die. Because it has no oxygen and it has no nutrients. These two coronary arteries are the ones which supply this heart with oxygen and nutrients. So you imagine them dying off because they are blocked with cholesterol and they are narrowed. How are you? TP, Priya, I'm fine. I can see you have my shield. People, look at TPKY Love. She has my shield and she's helping out people there with my shield and making it happen. So these two vessels I've said, if they block, some things will not go right. Some things will not go right. The supply of blood to your heart will fall and then your heart will start having problems. It occurs when the arteries are supplying the heart become narrowed or blocked, usually by fat plaques. Reduced blood flow can cause chest pain and eventually heart attack. So it is good to be checking yourself. If you have persistent chest pains, go to a doctor wherever you are. Check the doctor. Tell the doctor that I am having these chest pains. Guys, the shield that I was saying is look at TPKY Love. She's called Priya from India. You have seen she has something like a shield she's having. That is the shield that I want you guys to grab. That shield I want you to grab. Okay, let's get it on. So usually by fat plaques, reduced blood flow to the chest pain and eventually heart attack. Let's talk about heart attack. People say when you get heart attack you are dead. No, heart attack occurs when blood flow to the part of the muscle is suddenly blocked, and it means those two arteries that I've shown you, the coronary arteries, they are blocked by something. They can be blocked by a blood clot. They can be blocked by air emboli. They can be blocked by cholesterol. They can be blocked by something else that is infection. Something it is called infective plague. Something can form or as an infection, and then it blocks the pathway of blood. Heart attack is ischemia. Ischemia is lack of oxygen to the heart muscles, forcing the heart muscles not to function normally. Then you start getting chest pains. After getting chest pains, what do you next? You are admitted to a hospital in ICU. We start defibrillating. The tachycardia is defibrillating. The to to go back to pump your blood well. Some things that you can get by lifestyle diseases. What you eat is what you produce. So stroke is another thing. Stroke is a very funny thing. You can be walking and then you are down. You are down. A stroke occurs when the brain loses its normal blood supply. When brain loses blood supply, and there are two veins that, where is that picture? You know, I have a lot of pictures around here. I have a lot of pictures, and I like when I'm teaching, I relate with them. Yes, this one. This one is gold, this one is for, and this one is for EKG. This one is for EKG. I want to show you the other one. TPY Love, thanks for 40 rupees. Look at this. Carotid arteries. So these carotid arteries are the ones which forms the circle of Willis. As they form the circle of Willis, anything that blocks these carotid arteries, anything that you can block these carotid arteries, they will do what? Anything that blocks the carotid arteries. Oh, let me say thanks on that. You know, sometimes when people have given you some token, it's good to appreciate. It is good to appreciate. Thanks upon that. That is my friend. A heart attack is often produced by warning signs. If the left arm and the right side are just hurt, then go to a hospital immediately. Yes, very important. Priya, thanks for that 40. Is it rupees? Yes, 40 rupees. Thanks for that 40 rupees. Now, heart attack. And everyone, as you watch, look at Priya's TPKY Love. There is a shield there, and that shield, you should grab it. Grab it as we learn. Grab it as we learn. Now, the carotid arteries supply blood to your brain. They form something that is called the circle of Willis. If anywhere it is blocked somewhere, you will get a stroke. There are two types of stroke: total stroke and transient ischemic attack. Stroke and transient ischemic attack. So, stroke occurs when the brain loses its normal blood supply because an artery is blocked or a blood vessel bleeded. It can cause weakness or paralysis, difficulty in speaking, vision problems, and sometimes death. Because if blood is not getting to where you are innervating speech, we talked about the 12 cranial nerve, and we've gone through from the olfactory, optic, oculomotor, trochlear, trigeminal, abducens, facial. Let's go through them. We talked about the 12 cranial nerves, and this is what creates in your brain. In your brain, you have things that make you feel, touch, innovate, move, see, sense of taste. We have from here, frontal cortex, we have something that comes from your brain. Then next we have optic, prefrontal cortex, oculomotor, trochlear, trigeminal, abducens, facial, and then we have vestibulocochlear, glossopharyngeal, vagus, and the other is accessory, and the other is hypoglossal. So if where the nerve that is arising from has not got oxygen, if it is what, we have glossopharyngeal, swallowing, agriface, and what that, like glossopharyngeal is the 9th cranial nerve. If it is affected, and where it has been blocked by some cholesterol and blood is not getting there, this is what will happen. You will not feel taste on a third of your tongue. And gag reflex, you will not be able to swallow until this is an emergency. You go and be checking if it is an emboli, it be removed. If it is a cholesterol, it be removed. Fat deposits clog the vein, preventing blood flow, oxygen exchange. Yes. So we have said the 12 cranial nerves are olfactory, optic, oculomotor, trochlear, trigeminal, abducens, and then vestibulocochlear, glossopharyngeal, vagus, and then we have accessory and hypoglossal. 12. So wherever your brain is affected, you will not be able to do what you are supposed to do, like seeing. If optic nerve, prefrontal cortex, where the brain is not getting oxygen, you will not see well. And that's why when you are very talented doctor, sir. Oh, nice one. Thank you, Priya, nice one. Thank you so much. I hope as I'm explaining, someone is relating and getting it right. Someone is relating and getting it right. So the nerves from your head, they are also eye strokes, leg strokes, and many other type of strokes. Now that one is called that one is called innervation. You see, we have some nerves that innervate your movements. We have something that is called branchial plexus, innervating this movement. We have something that is called, those plexus, they innervate everything. You check that out. So we are talking about very important things here, and these important things about strokes and blood supply and lifestyle diseases. There are some people who are struggling in life because they only lived to whatever they wanted. Premsal 123 says hi Premsal, welcome to the chat. And guys, as you check it out, check at TPKY Love. Ask TPKY Love why she has this and you don't have. Ask TPKY Love, Priya Sharma, why she has this and others don't have. You will understand why. Yes, let's continue with lifestyle diseases. Fatty liver disease. This is a very funny thing and it is disturbing people right now. Fatty liver disease. Fatty liver disease occurs when too much fat accumulates in the liver. It is associated with obesity, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic problems. In some people, it can progress to liver inflammation, scarring, and cirrhosis. Liver cirrhosis means a part of the liver that is not working correctly because it has changed to something else. I don't want the color of my country, the color of your country. So someone will ask me, what are metabolic? How are you? I'm fine. I can see even TPKY Love is saying hi. How are you? So someone will ask me, what are metabolic problems? What do you think metabolic problems are? What do you think metabolic problems are? What do you think metabolic problems are? Because I'm saying some things here and people are struggling to think it out. What are you doing here, dear? Who, me or Priya? Benjamin, Doctor, sir. Oh, Prem is your friend. Nice. And Priya is my friend. Premson, Priya is my friend. So no worries. So metabolic problems are conditions that affect the body. Normally, chemical processes used to produce energy. Tissue build tissue, regulate blood sugar, control fluids, and remove waste. That shows you that metabolic problems are problems that come by what you eat and what is removed through your body system. So things like diabetes, Priya is talent. Yes, Priya is talented. He's a good lady. He's a good lady. And I go to her channel, I feel nice. Had dinner, nice one. Premsol, I hope you have subscribed to the channel. Diabetes mellitus, metabolic syndrome, obesity, dyslipidemia, hypercholesteremia, hyperglycemia, all those, hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia is low blood sugar levels. Hyperglycemia is high blood sugar levels. Okay, Benjamin, I wish you good evening. And to those of you watching live alone, drink at least 2 liters of water a day. Your body will thank you. Yes, thank you. Tell them, playoff, please tell them. And then we have something that is called, gout. Uric acid forms crystals in the joints, causing inflammation and pain. Gout is a metabolic problem. Metabolic alkalosis, excessive bicarbonate or loss of acid causing pH rise in blood, hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, galactosemia. Galactosemia is inability to properly metabolize galactose, a sugar found in milk. Those people that take milk and then they have problems, hyperthyroidism. Phenylketonuria, listen to that, inability to properly metabolize galactose, a sugar for an inherited disorder in which phenyl cannot be properly metabolized. You see, all those, hemochromatosis, excessive absorption of iron in the body, Wilson disease, abnormal accumulation of copper, particularly affecting the liver and brain, and electrolyte imbalance, your kidney. Those are diseases that we are talking about. Chronic kidney disease is another lifestyle disease. Prem, Benjamin, doctor, sir, explain sugar details. I am also silent watching Prem. Making dosa Prem. Sugar details, diabetes. Yesterday we talked about diabetes and insulin. And we said diabetes is high sugar levels in your body, but it is not just high sugar levels in your body. There is something that is called pancreas. It has some cells that are called beta cells. They produce insulin. So when you are born with less beta cells in your body, less beta cells or destroyed beta cells, you cannot produce insulin well. You are type 1 diabetic. You are given the insulin artificially. But when you grow up, you eat a lot of things. You like sugary things. You like things that are sweet. You like, things that are, your body becomes so big and you are eating things that are not healthy. You will get diabetes, which is type 2 diabetes, because the insulin that is produced is not covering the demands that you are giving. So your sugar levels remain high. And when your sugar levels remain high in your body, your red blood cells become glaciated. When your red blood cells become glaciated, problems begin. And if problems begin, what else do you find? You find problems that you start taking drugs. Taking drugs will stigmatize you, and then you start having mental problems. When you start having stigma and you have mental problems, you have high release of catecholamines in your brain, and catecholamines and adrenaline, they lead to flight and fight. So when they lead to fight and flight, what happens to you? What happens to you is you are having a constricted veins and arteries. And what happens to your kidneys? Your kidneys release a lot of renin. And what do renin do? They calm and they love angiotensinogen. Angiotensinogen is produced in the liver continuously, and it is not active. It is only active when it means his brother who is renin from the kidney because of kidney injury, and then they activate to angiotensinogen 1. When they activate to angiotensinogen 1, there is an enzyme in your bloodstream that is just working and walking and walking, waiting to meet angiotensinogen 1. When it means angiotensinogen 1, it converts to angiotensinogen 2. And you know what angiotensinogen 2 do? It does this. Angiotensinogen 2 does this. It awakes aldosterone. Aldosterone retains sodium in your body, and when aldosterone retains sodium in your body, what else happens? A lot of fluids are retained, because salt is a sister to water. So water moves where the salt is, and they bond. And there is another one. Angiotensinogen 2 tells antidiuretic hormone, please don't release more water. We have more salt in your body. We have to balance. So your pressure goes high, and angiotensinogen 2 constricts your blood vessels. You see how things are connected? You see how things are connected, my friends? Very bad, very bad. So from today, as you are watching Dr. Benjamin, you are not going to add salt in your food. You are not going to add every food that you are taking salt. You see that? We don't need chronic kidney injuries. No chronic kidney injuries. Chronic kidney disease means the kidney gradually lose the ability to filter waste and excessive fluid from the blood because you have high blood pressure. Diabetes and hypertension are major causes. Why? Severe disease can eventually require dialysis or kidney transplant. So I'm not just talking, I'm not just making a comment, I'm not just saying things. No, I'm helping you to stay healthy. Stop drinking alcohol. It will give you chronic kidney disease and you will one day go for dialysis. Stop taking a lot of sugar. Stop taking a lot of sodium. Those people that like roasted meat, it's called nyama. Please listen to Dr. Ben. Listen to Dr. Ben as Dr. Ben is advising you. Anyone in the channel who is coming right now, please hit the like button and subscribe and ask us a question to the chat. Come to the chat and ask us a question. Ask why what we are doing and why we are here. We are here to help each other. And if you have any experience of all this that is happening, explain to us. So we have said heart attack, stroke comes when your brain is hit by lack of oxygen. Heart attack the same, lack of oxygen to your heart. So stroke may affect the olfactory, optic, oculomotor, trochlear, trigeminal, opticians, facial, and then glossopharyngeal, vagus, accessory, and hypoglossal nerves, 12 cranial nerves that come from, and you may have no innervation. I'm moving so fast, someone is trying to say, Dr. Ben, that is so faster, man. That is so faster. Let's move slowly, man. Let's move slowly. Fatty liver disease. One day I'll talk about fatty liver disease. Chronic kidney diseases are brought by diabetes and hypertension and alcohol intake with drug misuse. Those are the major things that destroy your liver, your kidney. Alcohol, a lot of alcohol, drug intake, you see, hypertension and diabetes. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, is a long-term disease that causes difficulty in moving air in and out of your lungs. Smoking is the most important preventable cause. Although long-term exposure to dust, fumes, and pollution can also contribute if you have something that is called hyperactiveness, hypersensitivity of your airway. You get me right? Lung cancer, you can get lung cancer, especially people that smoke a lot. So if you are smoking a lot, my people, lung cancer occurs when abnormal cells in the lungs grow uncontrollably. Cigarette smoking is the major risk factor. Long-term exposure to secondhand smoke, certain workplaces, random and air pollution can increase. So stop smoking. I usually talk about smoking every time. Anyone who has a question, let's as we continue. Anyone who has a question as we continue, you can hit me with your question. You can hit me with your question, but not tell me to sing hit me like a drum. Don't tell me to sing hit me like a drum. Hit me like a drum. You see, we sing like that. Hit me like a drum. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Yes, we are continuing. We are continuing. Let's talk about something that is called colorectal. Oh, my time is up. I have 5 minutes. Okay. Colorectal cancer. This cancer develops in the colon or rectum. Risk can be influenced by age and genetics. Age and genetics, but genetics is the most important part when it comes to these types of cancers, like the colon. But I say it, the sludge, the intake, and then you leave the sludge without fibers for so long. What happens? The sludge makes the epithelial to do what? To disintegrate. So disintegration causes mutations. You get me? So let's continue with the other one, which is breast cancer. It's an overview. So if you have any question, you can ask as we go on. Let's talk about breast cancer. Breast cancer is another thing that is very important. Occurs when abnormal breast cells grow uncontrollably. Risk factors include age, family history, and certain genetic mutations, while obesity after menopause, alcohol use, and physical inactivity can cause and contribute. Spanner for me. Spanner for me too. Okay, let's talk about, there are so many. These ones we will not finish today because I'm thinking we are going so fast and people may not grab whatever they need to grab as needed. So we have several things that are important here, and we have talked about hypertension, type 2 diabetes, we have talked about coronary heart disease, heart attack, stroke, obesity. We have talked about obesity. So grateful. Welcome. Welcome, so grateful. Thanks for hitting up on the channel. We have talked about several things: hypertension, type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, heart attack, and then we have talked about stroke. We have talked about stroke. We have talked about obesity. We have talked about high cholesterol. We have talked about high cholesterol. We have talked about fatty liver disease. We have explained these things: fatty liver disease, chronic kidney disease. Chronic kidney disease, we have talked about it. And the main things that we have to say that destroy if you have a question, you are welcome to ask. And remember to hit the like button as you come in. Your likes are impressions out there. They make people have the impression. So chronic kidney diseases, chronic pulmonary disease, COPD, and also lung cancer and colorectal cancer. We have talked about those things. Those are the main things that we have talked. But tomorrow we will continue with the topic. We have to continue with the topic of. We have to continue with the topic of liked already. Oh, nice. We have to continue with the topic of. We have to continue with this topic of. Check here. We have so many things to do, and today we have just gone through several that are not so many. So let's get it on. If anyone has a question, you can ask. And let me check the diseases that we have talked about lifestyle diseases. We want people to stay without diseases. We want people. How are you? Great. Yes, we want people to stay without diseases. Let me check about hypertension is normal. I've really talked about hypertension. I've hypertension and diabetes. But you see, in lifestyle diseases, we don't talk about diabetes type 1 because that one someone can be born with. It's a complication that someone can be born with. We can talk about type 2 because you acquire it as you grow. You get it? It is lifestyle. Coronary heart diseases, we have seen how you can acquire it. Heart attack, you can get a heart attack because of what your deeds, because of your deeds. Then we have stroke. Stroke is another thing that people get. And because of whatever they eat. We have obesity. Your body becoming so big, and then the demands of your body exceed what you can give. Like, the insulin, you can give it at a certain levels, but when the demands are so high, there is a problem. Obesity is a problem. It gives you high blood pressure and gives you also some problems that are like metabolic problems. Obesity. So let's talk about high cholesterol. We talked. Tomorrow I'll start on, or today at 10. Let me see. I have to finish this topic. Chronic kidney disease. I'll start at chronic kidney disease. So if you want to watch me, let's meet at what time? Let's meet at 10 or tomorrow, so that we can link up and do another thing. So guys, have a lovely day. That was great for the day. See you at 10 or tomorrow. Big up every time. Bye bye. Or someone has a question. As you come in, if you have a question, you can ask the question as we continue.